Dear students, we are discussing plus 2 accountancy exercises continuously. The first chapter, accounts from incomplete records, is taken. Now we are going to do exercise 9. Now we are doing exercise 9. In the first chapter, accounts from incomplete records. First of all, we shall read the problem. Anand does not keep his books under double entry system. Find the profit or loss made by him for the year ending 31st March 2019. Particulars: 31/3/2018, 31/3/2019. Here the opening date is 1/4/2018. The opening year or date of the opening year is 1/4/2018 and the end of the year is 31/3/2019. Cash at bank 5,000 debtor, 60,000 creditors. Cash at bank. In the balance sheet there is no debit or credit, but we may assume the debit side as the asset side. We may assume asset side is the debit side. So 5,000 rupees cash at bank should be entered in the asset side of the statement of affairs. Same way, 60,000 rupees credit balance cash at bank. This should be entered in the liability side because we assume the liability side may be the credit side. We assume the liability side is the credit side. But there is no debit or credit for balance sheet or statement of affairs. This should be noted. Cash in hand asset, stock of goods asset, sundry debtors asset, plant and machinery asset, land and buildings asset, sundry creditors asset, liability. Sundry creditors liability. Anand had withdrawn 60,000 for his personal use. Okay, this is drawings. He had introduced 17,000 as capital for expansion of the business. This is additional capital. Create a provision of 5% on debtors. Plant and machinery is to be depreciated at 10%. Here we should note that the depreciation 10% on plant and machinery and a provision for doubtful debts 5% on debtors should be find out in the closing balances. In the closing balances. Okay, we will do the problem. I prepared the format. Exercise 9. In the books of Anand, statement of affairs as on 1st April 2018. Liabilities, assets. In the books of Anand, statement of affairs as on 31st March 2019. Liabilities, rupees, assets, rupees. And then statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st March 2019. Particulars, rupees. Okay. First we shall prepare the opening statement of affairs to find out the opening capital. Cash at bank 5,000 rupees debtor. This should be entered in the asset side of the balance sheet. Cash at bank. bracketல debtor asset side 5,000 rupees 5,000 rupees and then cash in hand 3,000 cash in hand 3,000 stock of goods 35,000 sundry debtors 1 lakh plant and machinery 80,000 80,000 land and buildings 1,40,000 last item sundry creditors liability sundry creditors 1,70,000 okay all the assets are entered cyber 5 3 8 plus 5 13 1 plus 4 5 13 16 1 plus 1 2 2 plus 1 3,63,000 total assets 3,63,000. Now we shall deduct the liabilities 0 0 0 3 7 கீழே 6 இருக்கு 9 போட்டுக்கிறேன் 1 10 16 1 2 1,93,000 this is opening capital now we shall prepare the closing statement of affairs cash at bank 60,000 credit we may assume the liability side as the credit side cash at bank within bracket credit 60,000 it is bank overdraft cash in hand 4,500 cash in hand 4,500 stock of goods 45,000 stock of goods 45,000 sundry debtors 90,000 sundry debtors 90,000 in the adjustment create a provision of 5% on debtors so we should deduct provision 5% provision 5% 4,500 this should be deducted so the balance amount is 85,500 plant and machinery Plant and machinery 80,000. Plant and machinery 80,000. In the plant and machinery there is a depreciation of 10%, so less 10% depreciation. 8,000. So the balance amount is 72,000. Land and buildings. Land and buildings 1,40,000. Sundry creditors, liability 1,30,000. Total asset side total 0, 0, 5 plus 5 10, 1 plus 2 3 8, 12 17, 1 5, 12 20, 24, 3 3,47,000. 3,47,000. The balance amount, closing capital 0, 0, 0, 7, 5, 1,57,000. Check பண்ணுவோம். 1,57,000. This is closing capital. Now we find out the opening capital and also the closing capital. So that we have prepared statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st March 2019. Closing capital as on 31/3/2019, 1,57,000. Add drawings. 60,000 for personal use. Drawings 60,000. 7. 2,17,000 less additional capital. Additional capital 17,000. This should be deducted. So we get 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs is the adjusted closing capital. Adjusted closing capital. Less opening capital. Opening capital 1,93,000. 1,93,000. So the profit is 7,000. Profit 7,000 rupees. Okay, thank you students.